my gosh, I haven't done one of these in so long. I have a story time today. Hi, come here. Look at you. What do you want? Oh my gosh, I just read this thing that apparently dogs can get high from you rubbing their ears. I don't know if that's true, but I found that really interesting because they love it. So I don't know. Are you okay? Okay, I love you so much. Good. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can feel him hating on me. No, you're not gonna eat. Oh, he's gonna be here for a long time because I have food, but it's not your food time, babe. It's not your food time. Story time is, okay, you're gonna be really annoying this whole time, right? No, pretty much. I had to take my sister to her company Christmas party. On the way back, I'm driving to the gas station and I did not have a lot of gas. Driving to the nearest gas station, it was almost 3 kilometers, which 3 kilometers doesn't take too long. Like, it's what, 5 minutes or something? But with the amount of traffic that there was, it was 20 minutes. I was checking the kilometer meter, whatever you call it, like every 2 seconds to make sure that the car was not gonna run out of gas. And I had 15 kilometers left in the car when I was 4 minutes away. I was like, okay, great, I'm gonna make it, it's great. Suddenly, this car just goes from 15 kilometers to 0. And let me tell you guys, the way I panicked, I was like, there's no way. I immediately stopped the car at the side of the street and I called my sister and I'm like, there's 0 kilometers left and I know that the car runs on battery, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. She's like, no, try, you'll make it. Like, it's not gonna be that bad. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I really don't. I decided to trust her, even though I freaking knew I shouldn't have. I was right because 2 seconds later, I was stuck. I was the first in line to pass the light and my car just stopped working. I created more traffic. So I started panicking. People are like so annoying. I started telling people to like go past me because I'm like, I literally cannot do anything about it. I'm freaking out because I'm stuck literally in the middle. My dumbass really decided to try and get to the gas station, and I'm telling you guys, what pissed me off the most was the fact that the gas station was literally 800 meters away. It was gonna take me 4 minutes to get there with traffic, but it was 800 meters away. And unfortunately, I couldn't leave the car to go to the gas station, get gas, and then bring it back because apparently they don't sell those gallons anymore. I don't even know, but couldn't get gas, which was super annoying. Also, my car was in the middle of the road. Then I put on my blinkers. I was like, I can't leave this on for too long because if the car runs out of battery, I'm not going to be able to use the car even if I have gas in the car. I don't know, but I didn't want to risk it, so I just went with it, which was horrible because people didn't know what was going on because my car was just off in the middle of the road. Imagine every time there's a green light and you have to be like, go past me. Like, literally every 2 minutes I was doing that for about an hour and a half. Boy. One thing that annoyed me so much about the whole experience in general was the fact that nobody tried to help me in the hour and a half that I was there. Kid you not, so many police cars on the side of the road, pedestrians, so many people walking around, so many cars. Like, I'm telling you, there was so much traffic, there were so many people, and literally nobody gave a dying fudge. I'm like, nobody is giving a crap about a young adult just being stuck in the middle of the road. It blew my mind. Near the end, somebody did come and help, which God bless him because, oh my gosh, I was gonna die. Well, okay. First of all, the only people that came up to me were an ambulance car and like one stranger. The first one that came was the ambulance truck. This was the craziest part of the night. The ambulance truck literally stops at a red light, like to my right. The guy that was driving, he comes out and he's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, no, I don't have gas in the car and I don't know what to do. He's like, okay, well, we don't have the equipment to help you, but maybe we can try to call someone for you or something. I'm like, I mean, look, I don't know. Like I was calling my dad, my sister, the insurance company, the CAA. So this ambulance car, he stops and he says, okay, give me 1 second. I look on the truck. There's a sticker on the truck. In French, it says, no auto. I literally searched it it up. This is what it means. But I took it so personally because to me, it said no to Tso, which Tso is my nickname. I was so confused. I was like, what? And then 2 seconds later, the guy turns to me. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We have an emergency. We can't help you. And I'm like, amazing, thank you so much for giving me hope and then taking that hope away from me. I was like, oh my god, this is not gonna end. And then after that, this stranger came up to me and he was like, do you need help like moving your car or something? I'm like, yeah, I don't have gas in the car. And he's like, okay, well, we can, you know, push your car to the side to make sure that you're not causing any more traffic. And I'm like, yeah, that would be great. He goes to push the car and he's by himself. He's trying to push, succeeding a little bit, but not too much. And then another guy runs up and helps them at the same time. And I kid you not. So I'm in the middle lane, right? There's still people passing. At the green light, people are so freaking careless. I was so pissed off. You see two guys trying to push a car and coming over to your side, and you're still just like, you don't care, you just keep going. I was so aggravated by the whole thing. I was like, are these people blind? I was not well by the whole situation in general, but also by the fact that people were so careless that they just like ignored the whole thing. We pushed the car, and by that time I had already called the remorquage person. I don't know how you say it in English. The first person I call, he tells me it's gonna be 20 minutes to an hour, and I'm like, great, wonderful. 30 minutes later, this man calls me and he's like, okay, give me 30 minutes, I'll be there. And I'm like, frick my life. And that's 10 minutes after I called the people is when the two strangers came up to me and helped me push the car. But I was still there for like another 30 minutes just waiting outside the car because I finally was able to get out of the car. Because I was literally in the car the whole time because I was literally in the middle of the road. I wasn't gonna try and get out. For 30 minutes I was just like waiting outside the car and just, oh my god, I was trying to live. I was trying to survive. Anyways, the guy gets there, he does the thing, and I'm like, I told him, like, it was so frustrating because the gas station was so freaking close and I couldn't make it. And then in the meantime, there's these people, excuse me, can we park here? I'm like, I don't think you can, because there would be cars if you could, and there were no cars there. So I was like, I don't think you can park. I'm only parked because I don't freaking have gas in the car. And they're like, oh, okay, have a good night, thank you. And I'm like, huh, thanks. I'm not having a great night, but you have a great night. I was gonna go back to the gas station to fill it up to full tank because they could only give me 5 liters. It was 150 kilometers, I don't even know. And I was like, you know what, I just want to go home. So I went home. I did not even fill up the rest, and then my sister did that the next day. But I was just like, horrible. I was 2 minutes away from home and I started bawling my eyes out in the car. I was like, this is such a bad night. Not the worst night of my life, but it was an experience, and I'm like, I never want to go through that again. I had no more trust left in that car after that. The fact that in the first place the gas went from 15 kilometers to 0 in an instant, like I literally don't remember it being less than 15. Anyways, we got through it. It's fine. Got home safe and cried it out, and now I'm good. Not having it. That's okay. Thank you guys for joining in. Hopefully next time I have a better story time, a more positive one, but this one was a little, but we made it, so that's all that matters, okay?